We got one more job to do. We gotta face the Kraken! Because you really can't have a pirate story without a Kraken. It's illegal. It's against the rules. All pirate stories use Krakens. And stories about Greek gods specifically. And that one's all the way to the northwest, so we got a ways to go. With the south wind at our back, it shouldn't be too tough to make that journey. It's already 9:30. Jesus Christ, time flies when you're having fun. Ah, well, missed the loot. Not a big deal. Just dodged a battle right there. That could have been. That was pretty close. Some more money. Gotcha. We're headed right to our destination, making good time. Notice the ship tends to slow down when you're an island. And making good time on the right course. Just gotta keep at it, keep steady, keep flowing, keep sailing, keep moving, keep grooving. There we go.
These deep, misty waters are said to be home to the monster. Keep a sharp eye out.
Hi, Panda King.
Sorry, Bentley, but I can't see a thing in this fog. If your sea monster's here, there's no way we'll find him.
Well, it's imperative we track it down and discover why the pirates fear it so vehemently. Panda King, do you have any fireworks that might light the place up a little? Make it easier to spot the creature?
My fireworks are not flares. They burst with ferocious beauty and then disappear like the lightning.
We should really get out of here. With visibility this bad, we might sail into a rock. The boat might take some real damage.
Don't worry about it. We've been found.
Okay, now that's some real damage.
The sea monster is upon us. Go below deck and placate the others. I will confront this creature with my firework artistry.
Wow, that hand is bad. That was a bad-looking hand. Alright, time for a boss fight. I enjoy these. Yes, that was a true artist. Like that hand truly was art. Truly and clearly. Okay, you can't store too much. Here comes the body.
So, you now choose to face me. Behold the Panda King, your master.
Thankfully, the Panda King can move and shoot at the same time, which makes this a lot easier. Oh, I just noticed the mouths move while they're in the field. Like, if you just look at the Panda King's mouth moving when he was talking, that, for a PS2 era game, that's impressive. Holy shit. I didn't realize how technically impressive this game was back in the day.
It's not looking good.
It is not easy to get the mouth flaps to work the way they are supposed to.
Coming in.
Yes, rise and let me punish you.
Making use of our new characters. Alright.
Rah! Timid creature. With my beautiful fireworks, They are all gone. Cooper! Your assistance is requested.
I'm here. What's the score?
Protect the vessel while I go below and hurriedly craft more fireworks.
Sure thing.
Oh no, he's out of explosives!
Bentley, you check out that fight? Crusher must be on its last legs at this point. I mean, what could he have left?
I'd say about another 100 feet and a dozen tentacles. Just a rough guess.
Uh-oh.
The squid's eye is out of range. Draw him in closer, then got an idea. Whack the tentacles while they're attached to the ship. The suction cups on the bottom will get stuck, and maybe he'll have to come in and pull them off.
Yeah, we're getting wrecked. This ship is on its last legs.
You got him. Keep it up.
We need more tentacles. Said the hentai lovers. Yeah, this is definitely a porn artist's wet dream right here, what we're seeing. Someone's enjoying this. Someone's getting off to this right now. I don't know who, but someone is. Is it you? Too late. You're already thinking about it right now. Can't get around it. Alright, and 3 times, and that's a win.
A grand battle that was, worthy of the names King and Cooper.
You really softened him up for me.
That was a solid action-reaction, bros. You two stand tall.
We did it!
Guru, could you get inside
That's a good boss
this
fight.
creature's mind?
Oh, I don't know. Hope you do.
That's a brilliant idea. But are you sure you can pull it off? Then let's do it. Just take any precautions you can.
What's he trying to do?
Getting us a new ally out here in the sea.
And now the giant squid's our ally, so hentai is definitely afoot here.
Master! Don't leave us!
First lost Penelope, now we've lost the guru. Everyone's dying. Everyone's getting lost. Everyone's getting sent to the Shadow Realm.
Operation Reverse Double Cross. Our goal, as we all know, is to save Penelope. Given her crafty nature, LeFwee has undoubtedly locked her up in one of his most secure locations. They are 1. The Skull Keep, and 2. The Brig of the Death's Head. Our team is too small to assault both simultaneously, so we'll have to fall back on a little sleight of hand. First, we sail in and exchange broadsides with the Death's Head. Armed with the element of surprise and our cannon upgrades, it should be a fair fight. But remember, Penelope might be on board, so we cannot sink this ship. Once the masts fall, Sly should jump onto the enemy vessel and then promptly surrender. A necessary step for 2 reasons. First, that boat is packed with pirates.
Interesting.
Way too many to fight hand to hand. And second, it's the best way to get an audience with LeFwee. Given his smug nature, he's sure to brag where she's hidden if we can get him angry enough. Got that, Sly? Irritate the daylights out of this guy.
That's not hard.
It's our best and only chance to rescue Penelope. Once he talks, we roll out plan A or B, depending on the situation. This LeFwee is a smart man. Our only hope is to outsmart him at his own game.
Alright, so we gotta do this. It's time to save Penelope. First, anything you want to buy? Just gonna start buying some of the upgrades to moves. Well, but you can't even play the other two because you have to be in the pirate ship, which means you are playing as Sly during the on the ship. And now it's time to actually get to our objective. All right. One operation and we will be done. Please start moving, ship. Please start moving. Please start moving. Why'd you stop? There we go. Don't know why there's such there's noise when that happened. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Just off this fool and we can move on with our lives. And to finish him off. Goodbye. I do enjoy the combat. Unfortunately, it's one of those things where if I indulged my desire to blow up every ship I saw, and the desire does exist, we would be here all day and get nothing done. Please move. Oh, Christ. Should be the mission start. There we go.
Battle stations, we're headed into action.
It's gonna be tight sailing in here, Sly. Keep an eye on the rocks.
Alright. It's definitely tight sailing in here.
Great shot! Oh, LeFwee's master down! Ram him and jump on board!
That was pretty easy. That was a really easy fight.
Really, Cooper? A bad choice boarding a ship packed with over 100 pirates. Sure your Kane is up to the task of cracking all our skulls?
I don't know about all of you, but yours, I'm sure it can manage.
Restrain this man and keep your distance from the enemy vessel. This smells of lubber trickery. Take heart, boys. Been a while since we witnessed a good plank walking.
Making me walk the plank? You're the pinnacle of creativity, LeFwee.
Not creative? I'm the smartest man in the seven seas, you slanderous scabbard!
That's the best insult you can think of? I could do better in a coma, while speaking a foreign language, to deaf apes.
Your wordsmithing is preposterous, presumptuous, and patently premeditated.
I like this.
Time to put that slack tongue to use, like giving the sharks something to chew on.
You've got a real knack for pirate talk. Put two nonsense words together and pow! Scary pirate name-calling.
Bah! You might be quick with the put-downs, but who's got the hidden girl? Me! You'll never find her.
We're doing it. We're doing it, boys.
Hidden? A fellow sharp as you couldn't hide a stick in the forest.
I've got some skill in hiding my blade in Lubber's guts. Fancy a demonstration?
Yeah, I suppose you'd have to keep her locked up. After all, if she ever got away, you'd never get a date.
It is true, I have a strong personality. But I've never had a problem with the ladies, especially when I've a broadside aimed at their sailboat. Savvy?
I'm not worried about Penelope. A girl tough as that will free herself by tomorrow morning, then come and steal your wallet.
Ha! That chickadee will never escape a skull keep. She's locked up in irons, and there she stays until she agrees to love me. despite all my faults.
Oh no!
Be the time sharks launched on your parts.
This is basically Monkey Island. Down to the hyper-capable lady.
Step on it, Murray. They've got Penelope locked up in the Skull Keep.
Check! What? The lubber's getting away! After 'em, boys! Send up the signal flags! 'Tis all out wide!
Heads up, Murray. The whole town is trying to blast us. Drop me off at the dock. I'll make a run
Perfect.
for Penelope. You keep the boat safe.
If we get a little over, that's fine. Just FYI.
Now get moving.
Because next week's the finale, and we'll have plenty to talk about then.
Up the Skull Keep, jump on the floating boxes. Penelope and I made a walkway all the way to the top.
That was not a paraglide if I ever saw one. Just retracing Bentley's steps. We're all good. Come on, man. Let's go. She's right there. She's right there.
Penelope, that you? It's time for a rescue. LeFwee. He's good.
Ha ha! The landlubber fell for it! Hook, line, and sinker! Thinks he can outmaneuver the smartest man on the 7 seas!
Oh my god, we got tricked.
First Mate Jones! Aye, aye, sir. Take a battalion of your best men and raid the Cooper ship. There's sure to be some lingering rats aboard.
What? Sir!
Don't cut me off whilst I'm speaking, or I'll cut you off from breathing.
The Cooper ship is making for the open water, sir.
Rats indeed. Make full sail with what must we got. If they make it out to sea, we'll never catch 'em.
Aye, aye, sir.
Bentley, Sly's all blown up and LeFwee's boat is gaining on you.
Keep it together and meet me at the mouth of the harbor. If I can get into deeper waters, I should be able to give this guy the slip.
But Sly!
Keep it together. We're not done yet.
Uh-oh, Bentley's got some plans in motion.
Blast! They'll make it out to sea in this wind. Jones! Aye, sir. Load the cannons and prepare to come about. If the breeze don't help, we'll fall back on iron and powder. Fire! Avast there! Afraid you didn't quite make it out of the harbor. Prepare to surrender your vessel.
Sorry, LeFwee, but I'm sure this water is deep enough.
Deep enough to be your grave.
Guru, Crusher, now!
Oopsie doobers.
My thunder!
His Crusher? Crusher! We're doomed!
Ha-do-da-da.
Horidiya!
Good to see you, too. I'll focus on freeing Penelope. You take care of any pirates that might come up on deck. Use
We
the
get to
weapons
play as the giant hentai squid.
Control your tentacles. Then hit the R1 button and L1 button to smash guys.
Just never stop hitting those buttons. Just smash all the guards. This part's easy. Smash. You can almost dance to the beat of those smashes. This is a pretty easy defense game. There's a lot of turret defense games in Sly now that I'm thinking about it. Like a lot of times you have to defend a point or a thing with some weaponry.
Only 2 left.
They're getting more and more voluminous as the time goes on. There's more of these guards underfoot.
Once more, just a
Come
little
on.
longer.
Bentley? Is that you up there?
It's a rescue, Penelope. Hold tight.
Boom, 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 boom. Not a whole lot to worry about right now. I don't think we've gotten any. Like that was a flawless victory. No one got us.
Bentley!
Nice dress.
Yo.
Call off your squid, or the girl gets it.
Back off, Guru. I'll deal with this guy.
Aye, that you have. Set me up to think I'd outsmarted you, then pulled me into the deep water with this beast. I tip me hat to ye. You're the cleverest man I've ever had the pleasure of beating.
You getting this slide?
Yeah, I've got some perspective on the situation.
Avast!
Guru, get Sly. He can't swim.
Aye, shipmate, but who'll be helping? You.
Ah!
Nobody touches that turtle. But me.
Did you forget that Penelope can actually fight?
Flower finally blooms. Yet you'd favor this cripple.
I mean, she was the Black Baron, and he was good at fisticuffs.
Oh, I do like smart guys. And he beat you at your own game. You tell me who's more intelligent.
Be still my heart and quick me blade. 'Tis time for a duel. You and I'll make the mating dance of death.
Use the left analog stick to jump and duck.
Done.
Wow!
Pretty easy fight.
Get back here.
All right. Damn. I'm not sure what button I used to attack low.
That's it.
Ow!
Okay, it's square. Gotcha.
Eat it.
Gotcha. I get the mechanics now.
Ah!
Show me your asshole, LeFwee.
What?
Now do your mix-ups.
Stand and take it.
Fuck. You had 4. Ah, fuck. Fuck.
Want some more?
This is actually a pretty good swordplay mini game. I like her pirate dress. Yeah, it's really cute.
Mar.
Almost done.
Smartest man.
Game over, fool. And that's how, and that's all she wrote. It's a little mini game where you have to like just judge up and down.
LeFwee was beat, outsmarted by our own resident genius, who'd done more than just rescue a team member. He'd won himself a girlfriend. It was nice to hear him talk. They'd have these conversations the rest of us couldn't even follow. Far as I could tell, they were made for each other.
They sure are. Until you get to Sly 4.
Was in love too.
Oh boy.
The diving gear had gone to his head. We were informed that he'd be our frogman for the Cooper Vault job. Not that any of us had even asked him. For the first time in memory, Carmelita didn't show up and cart everyone to jail. Oh well, I'll send her a postcard. You know, I'd hate to have her feel left out.
That is true. That was the, like, no Carmelita at all in this section of the game. I guess, like, you just don't see Interpol like, in Pirate Island. I didn't think about that until after Sly mentioned it. No Carmelita at all whatsoever in this section of the game. But yeah, I'm not particularly fond of what they did with Penelope and Sly 4 either. It's not good. But what is good, though, is that next week we should be done Sly 3, Honor Among Thieves. And then by that point, the new Dark Pictures anthology game will come out, and then Chris and I will take care of that afterwards. The Devil in Me. But for now, we're all square. We finished the pirate episode, and next week is the finale, plus extras. For now, though, I think we're good to call it for the night. As always, Brandon Carey coming at you. Remember to wear your mask, social distance, wash your hands, get your vaccine, your boosters. Black Lives Matter, Trans Lives Matter, Stop Asian Hate, and all lives cannot matter until more lives matter. Have a fantastic evening, and I will see you next week. Bye!